Who she think she is? Pressure, flexer, who gon' check her? Nobody test her, bless her, make you respect her.
Good morning to you guys. Today I just decided to come back on here and enjoy a nice little sham or shootery bow, or however you say it. I just wanted to, I haven't did this in a long time, so, and then my life has just been extremely busy. It's not that I don't want to do podcasting. I love y'all. Hey, a new mic. Yeah, and it sounds very, very good. But however, back to the real deal. I wanted to get on here and talk about self-resentment. Reason I picked this topic, I was at a meeting, of course, and I was hearing this. You know how our higher power work. Throughout the week, I had some stuff going on. Mind you, I'm working 2 jobs. Then to come to find out, I'm being sued for something in the past. So I began to gain a little bit of self-resentment towards myself. The whole entire week, I'm just beating myself up about not having things go the way I want them to go. So when I went to the meeting and I heard this topic, I was like, oh, God, what are you trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to say to me, per se? So I just thought about it like, here I am beating myself up. And for what? This is what, although I heard some of this from my mission coach, shout out to her. But although this is stuff that I've already proclaimed with God and asked him to help me with, my credit building so I can get a house, working hard, giving me strength. So why go against the grain to push him out the way when he's trying to lead me? Get these bills out the way and get these old credit debts out the way, and we can do that. However, self-resentment is a very real and often heavy emotional experience. Believe me, it is. While we usually think of resentment as something directed at others for how they've treated us, it can just as easily be turned inward. And that's exactly what I was experiencing. From all the stuff that I did in the past, from hurting people, from running from the law, from running from credit debt, or, just taking out loans, just doing negligent stuff or irresponsible stuff in the past, now it's biting me in the butt today. It is often stems from a gap between who you are today and who you feel you should have been, or from specific actions and inactions in your past. Exactly what I just said. So it's just remembering that don't focus on your past or your future. Right now, you need to focus on the present. And that's what I have to do, bring myself back into the present, because although I'm getting sued, what can I do about it? Really, what can I do about it? But try to maintain my sobriety, try to maintain my relationship with my daughter, and work hard like I've been doing and pay it off, So past decisions, feeling stuck because of a choice you made years ago, whether it was a career move, a relationship move, or a missed opportunity, unmet expectations, holding yourself to impossible high standards. And that's my fault. I hold myself to a high standard. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. It's not that I can't achieve it, because I can. It's just I have to stay in the present and focus. And I'll get there. And I'll get there to wherever I'm trying to meet that standard at. I'll get there by relying on my higher power, because he's not going to never let me fail. And when I think about the negative intertwined with the positive, it's always a positive outcome. You just got to let be. Let it be que sera, sera. And what will be, will be. What can you do about it? Stop trying to control everything around you, because some things are just totally out of your control. I don't know. When I heard that topic, I'm going to chow down. I don't know. I'm a little hungry. But when I heard that topic, by the way, I got some ranch, yogurt, strawberries. Y'all see what's going on. But when I heard that topic, it just really set it off for the week. God really be, who is my higher power, be trying to show you in such a way, a keen way. It's just dang, my God, you really hear me. You really hear my cries, and you do it in your way. That's our problem with us human beings. We don't let God do it in his way. We try to take control of everything. No, he gonna do it in his way. Along the way, he gonna teach you. He gonna sit you still. He gonna teach you. So now that I know about credit, you know what I'm saying? I made mistakes. I can fix them, and I can figure it out, and I can learn a new way to show my daughter even how to not fall in the same hands that I feel. And although she will make her own decisions, she might fall, and she might bump her head, and she may not. But however, I'm getting taught a lesson, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. I'm so glad to be here with you guys. But the topic is self-resentment, or however, resentment. Whatever you're feeling resentment about, and how do you face it, and how you move forward. Because holding on to it ain't gonna do nothing but make you sick, stressed out, and for what? And for what? I'm trying to figure out a new system of how I can see you guys more. I will. I'm not worried about it. But I just need y'all to stay right here and still support me. I'm not going nowhere. I can promise you that. Yeah. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just going to find new creative ways to do things and rock with y'all. I got so much stuff planned. I got this event I'm coming up with. These are the gifts. I got this event that I'm coming up with the help of Seeds of Hope. I love them. Shout out to them. And that'll be happening the day before Mother's Day, which is May 9th for the girls at Seeds of Hope. So I'm so excited for that. And then also, I have a slew of things that I want to do. And I'm just ready to get this rocket shot up in the air. But however, I'm just ready. I'm ready. I got, y'all remember a while back, my grandma always said, don't chew with your mouth open. But y'all remember a while back when I went to Recovery Calf and we had a hard time getting in there and they wouldn't let us do what we wanted to do. However, I talked to the owner. I should have went about that route anyway. But however, I talked to the owner and she's like, it's cool. Just set up a date and we can do that. So I just want you to challenge yourself and ask yourself, what's your resentment? What's your self-resentment? And how can you forgive yourself and give yourself grace? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. This is The Alarm Is On. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all be blessed.